Hello and welcome to the Radically Radiant Felt Dyslexic podcast. It is May 8th and we are on episode 1 of season 2. And today I'm Donita Coburn Amadeo.
And I'm Elizabeth Buckridge.
And today, just like always, we're going to talk about dyslexia, meditation, art, and entrepreneurship. All right. Oh, and there's my cat.
Hi.
That's Mr. Blueberry Muffins.
Mr. Blueberry Muffin?
Yeah.
I don't think everybody can see, but
he's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'll pick him up in a minute if he demands it, which he might.
I don't know. These microphones usually don't pick up anything that's like further away than a foot, but he is pretty cute.
He is cute. Come here.
All right. I have a question for you about dyslexia.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll ask the question and then I'll tell you what the Japanese micro season is.
Okay.
So the question is, how does dyslexia influence the way we think, feel, and make decisions as adults?
Oh my God, it's everything. I mean, you go.
Okay, so I said I spend most of my time with doing research and asking friends about things, you know, like talking and asking friends. And then I do listen to my intuition, but like I have to get really quiet a lot of times to listen to my intuition.
Sorry,
but
very.
Hi, you're so cutie. So, yeah. So how does dyslexia influence the way that we think, feel, and make decisions as adults?
I don't know. I wish I had looked at this question because I feel like I can't think or feel right now.
I know. Well, right.
Adult, well, and a kid too, as an adult or as a kid.
Right.
I mean, it affects everything.
I feel like for me, my processing is so like, that's why I'm always like, oh, I'm so slow or whatever, because I really have to sit for a long time and research a ton and ask around and listen and listen to my intuition. Like, I feel like the way I think, feel, and make decisions it's like a long processing time. And I also need a lot of daydreaming. Like when I talk to other people that have dyslexia, the daydreaming is not a joke.
Yeah.
You know, I need to just like stare
let your mind go.
And, and that's what my micro meditations are all about. It's just like, we just need to not think.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the processing thing is, I won't make any good decisions or come up with anything really smart without processing. I mean, I can, I try and also be spontaneous. I am pretty spontaneous, but those are not the very well thought out answers that I give or the things that I do. And I have built into my life a pause, like telling people, not making a decision right away and saying, I have to get back to you because I have to process. Mm-hmm. Even if it's something like, can you go out to dinner on Friday night? I'll be like, because I know as soon as I just say yes, because I want to go out to dinner on Friday night, that if I don't take into consideration all the things that will be making a good decision and not willy-nilly just saying yes because I want to go out to dinner with someone, then I often will make a bad decision.
Well, I can remember when I asked you to do this podcast, I'm like, please, I have a question for you. Please do not answer me for like 24 to 48 hours.
Right. And I took 10 days.
Yeah. And I was like, well, I knew you were faster than that. It was
faster. I?
Yeah, it was faster than that. I couldn't even believe it. And I was like, I don't want your gut reaction right now. Cause for me, like leaders say no a lot. Right. So like your gut reaction as a leader is going to say no, because we only have so much bandwidth, right? Your first intuition is going to be no. And
I do say no easily too. I do. I also say no as easily as I say yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a practice thing, right? You're supposed to be able to.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, please don't answer me now. Sleep on it.
I do remember this. I thought I took 10 days though. I'm glad to know I didn't take quite that long.
I think it was like 3 actually.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, dyslexic, that's how I feel like that's how dyslexia influences the way I think, feel, and make decisions. Is it takes me a long processing time.
Yeah.
And then I like think out loud. too.
Oh, me too.
Oh my gosh. And poor
That's
Brad.
important. And sometimes do you do it into your phone so you can listen to it
I
back?
have like 1,800 notes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's important. Oh my God. Yes.
Whereas people that have like a neurotypical brain, like my husband, he thinks about like something he's going to write, like a paper.
Yeah.
And then it all just comes out fully formed on the page from thinking about it.
Okay.
I have to talk it out, ask questions, do research, sit quietly. It's this whole production about how my brain processes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm exhausted.
It is exhausting. Well, and that does account for a lot of why we need sleep. Well, we need sleep anyway, but it does account for it.
I know.
Sorry, he's very friendly.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
I love you.
He's known all over the world.
He's really, really famous. So the Japanese micro season right now, it's May 8th, the day we release this podcast. Yeah. And the Japanese micro season is frogs start singing.
That is beautiful.
How good is that?
That just feels like good in my body hearing that.
Yeah.
Because I feel, you know why? Because when I was a little kid, I would know summer was coming when the frogs started singing. That it was like going to be late spring. Or I guess it's more mid-spring, right? Well, but spring, when the frogs start singing. Yeah.
It's warming up. It's like, yeah, it's so good.
Now I'm covered in cat hair.
Yeah. Well, whatever. That's life. So I have a quote too, and this one is again from Franca P. Price. I promise I do have other dyslexia books, but this one is, her book is Embrace It and Harness Its Strengths. The ultimate life skill, more than that dyslexic people have, is more than one way to reach a goal. Adaptability, new strategies, and setbacks build resilience.
Okay. That's
the pivot.
The pivot. I love that you keep saying the pivot. It's good for me.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing a daily book called The Pivot Year. Did I tell you this already?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I did. Because it's
so good.
Because it's every day, all year long.
I love it, but it's so good for us because, for me, I get things wrong all the time. And so I need to be able to just, converge, diverge, diverge, put a bunch of thoughts on a sticky notes, put them on the wall, move them around, and just be able to be wrong or be right.
Yeah.
Just go whatever direction. But dyslexic people are really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always do storyboards and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lots of sticky notes.
Lots of sticky notes. Yeah. Get some sticky notes, man.
And I have to have them in different colors.
Also, I create a lot of structure within my day, week, and month. And I get a lot of help. I get a lot of help from hiring people.
Yep.
Oh, look, my notes go around. And I have a bucket of what I say yes to. This. I came up with this a couple of years ago. I have a bucket of what I say yes to. Help, food, and money.
Help, food, and money?
I will always say yes to help, food, and money.
Really? About food? I don't find you
I'm a scavenger.
Right.
I don't cook.
Right.
Somebody offers me food.
Oh, so if you're
I'll take it and eat it later. I may not eat it now.
Gotcha.
But I'm a scavenger.
Okay.
I will say yes to food.
Help, food, and money. I have a hard time with help.
I know, but we need to get better at it.
I know. I'm really working on that, and that is the advanced class, and I'm not quite there yet.
Just hire. Just hire for help.
Yeah, I gotta get this going.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But maybe that will help. You can borrow my bucket.
Okay, I like your bucket. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I say yes, especially if people offer help. Right?
Yep.
I'll be like, all right. And it's one of my rules in my bucket. So if people offer me help, I have to say yes.
Oh my God.
Even if I don't want to. I'm like, okay, you can help me.
All right.
Help. Obnoxious.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
But I don't like it. I have I don't like it when I say no.
Yeah.
To help because it's rude.
You've made a commitment to yourself to say yes.
And I feel rude to myself when I say no. So I'm like,
and you know what? People like when you accept their help.
Oh, but you know what? You did offer me help bringing my bag in.
And you said no.
And I said no. Oh, how rude. I was rude to myself. I may not have been rude
okay.
to you, but I was rude to me.
Yeah, I guess you were rude to yourself because it
Mm.
didn't feel rude to me.
No, it was rude to me. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, you let me carry that bag in.
All right. All right.
Or at least one of your bags. It's not like you had just one bag. You had a whole bunch of bags. I get it. I'm having trouble with the pillows. I'm going to move it. There we go.
All right. I have another question for you.
Yeah.
About meditation. How has your relationship with meditation changed over time, and why? I'm going to answer so fast because I only have one sentence.
Okay.
The older I get, the more I meditate.
Yes. Okay. That's really good. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
So how has your relationship
my
changed?
relationship has changed dramatically. So I started teaching yoga and meditation in 1995 before people were kind of doing that, right? And I thought that that was it. And then I taught it off and on throughout the years. And then I realized that actually learning how to teach meditation is also an art and a skill. Well, it's many skills, but it's not just like, oh, we're all going to meditate together. It's like actually helping people learn different techniques and different ways to meditate. And so my relationship has changed so much on my journey to becoming an accredited meditation teacher and also on my journey to get healthier because the value was so intrinsic to me. Like it was so part of my evolution that that was a completely different thing than just like putting on meditation. Like that's kind of what I feel like is like early on, I was doing it because it was the thing to do if you were a yoga teacher. Like meditation just went with it. And then as over the years, I realized, no, this actually is how I access the deeper parts of me so that I can make better decisions and show up in the world in a more peaceful and loving way. And so I feel like my relationship over the last at least 30 years is dramatic. The changes in the way that I would not consider a day without meditation.
Right. It seems like you used to do it for work, for yoga teacher and meditation teacher, right, as a skill. And now, and then it moved to like your health.
Essential. Yeah.
Your health.
Essential. Yeah.
Yeah.
My health and well-being.
Right.
Just, yeah.
Nice.
How I show up in the world.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Question for you about art.
Okay.
What kind of relationship do you have with your art right now? And how has that changed over time?
So I actually have a dedicated space in my house that's just for art. And I always dreamed of that, but I never really did it. So just having the dedicated space makes it so much a part of my life. And then also using art as a way to support my learning. So when I was going through meditation school, which is a perfect example, every time we learned a new technique, I would try and do a new drawing of that technique so I could embody it. I wasn't successful at doing all 32 techniques that I learned, but I did make a lot of them, and the art was supporting my learning. What was the question again? I feel like I just went on a little tangent.
That's all right. What kind of relationship do you have with your art right now, and how has it changed over time?
Yeah, there's a lot of discipline in my art right now in terms of not what the outcome is, but what the process is. In that I will carve out time to be in the process of making art.
Yeah.
It's just part of what makes me a more balanced and interesting and happy human. Yeah. What about you?
I will have to say same. So I do the cover art for my blog posts every week.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just a scheduled thing that I do that is due Saturday.
Deadline.
It's a deadline. I love a deadline.
She does.
I love a deadline. And so I make a lot of deadlines.
Yeah.
A ton. And one of them is I have to finish my art for the cover of my blog post that goes out on Sundays. So, you know, and then my art this year comes from the micro meditation, right? That I go outside and I put bleeding tissue paper on watercolor paper
Yeah.
outside, and then I take a photo of what we're looking at.
Yeah.
And then I bring that, the bleeding tissue paper dries, and we, take off all the tissue paper, and it's a stained watercolor paper. And then I draw the scene on there, and then I paint it with watercolor. It sort of looks more like acrylic or gouache or something because I paint so thick still, but I'm going to get better over time, and or not, whatever.
Right. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
But that's due every Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday really, because I have Brad who scans it and puts it into the website, and he's like,
really
let's
cool.
get it, going.
Yeah.
He's like my timekeeper.
Yes.
So, I have a lot of deadlines with my art, and it seems to me that when I don't put those deadlines on myself, I just put off the art.
Yeah.
I find something else to research.
Right.
Like I'm obsessed with the research. Right. I just want to learn stuff.
Right.
And then forget about it.
Right. Oh, God.
Right.
Or forget the details of it. I remember the essence of it.
Right? I do. I remember the essence of it, and I can anything that will surprise me. The dyslexic brain loves surprises.
You told me that.
So I'll remember like something that's surprising.
Yeah.
Or new.
Right.
Like something that's new to me. Then I'll remember that, but I won't remember like the facts around it. I'll just remember like sort of the gist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, and over how my art's changed over time is that for a long time I had teachers. So it was still like a deadline because I had to go to my art class.
Right.
And then do it. And a lot of my work from those years I threw out, or I put on like the front sidewalk or something and just got rid of it. So I have some of it, but a lot of it I just did it. I'm like a big believer in doing art for art's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So I don't know if that's really changed over time. I had one teacher in high school. I had him for 1 year. He was a ceramics teacher, and he would make these amazing vases. Mr. Michaud. I don't even know where he went or anything, but we had him for 1 year in Marshfield High School, and he and it was around the same time as his wife had a son named Duncan. No idea.
My first husband's name was Duncan.
Oh, it's a great name.
My ex-husband.
I had a really, really great friend, Duncan. That's a great name.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that.
Great name.
It must have been surprising because I don't know, you don't hear that name that often. Anyway, Mr. Michaud would make these vases, and he would make these Egyptian people, just like stick figure almost, like around the outside. And this one lesson he taught us, he made this vase, and then he tossed this vase to a student, and they caught it, and everyone was like shocked, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, throw it back to me. And so the student tossed it back, and then he just caught it and then just dropped it. And he was like, you do it to do it. You don't do it to have it.
Yes.
And I was like, what? Yeah. And so,
wow.
Yeah. I was a little upset because I was like, I would have taken that vase home to have it forever.
Yes.
I would have cherished
you would
that
have
vase.
Loved it. Yeah.
But it wasn't about that, right? Like that was the lesson.
Wow, that is a great teacher. That is a great lesson.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That gives me a little bit of anxiety though, but
me too, even now.
Because I love art so much and I'm attached to it. I'm so attached to my art. Well,
I know there's so much art.
Yeah.
We both have so much art.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. And but it also is important to have a balance, right? So we do have a lot of art, but we do make a lot of art for art's sake.
Exactly.
And throw it away. And
that's right.
It's just prolific.
That's right.
In our life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think that like I've moved away from having so many art teachers to just being around artists.
Yeah.
In groups and making art with people maybe, but not necessarily being taught. And I might move back to that. Right. I don't know.
Right.
But right now, and then I just have like these deadlines.
It's great.
So that's really my story.
Well, that's
or 6 stories
with your life too.
Yeah,
it's great.
Is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that leads us to entrepreneurship and what we're doing with our life and how actually we're making our life, our art life into our business. And I think that that's fab.
Yes.
So why does owning a small business feel like a form of self-trust for many women?
Because you're completely relying on yourself. I mean, you have to trust yourself to have a small business, right? Or to have to have a big business, a small business, a sole proprietor's business, whatever. If you can't rely on yourself, you're not going to be able to do it, right? So, of course, we are able to do it because we are trusting ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What do you think?
I said it's a leap of trust, that's for sure, right? And then you brought this up. I don't remember what podcast it was, but you brought it up saying this word that I'm about to use. One word is patriarchy. That we are needing to practice self-trust because of the system. And I don't really want to get into it that much.
Right.
But it's a changing.
It's a changing.
It's a changing.
Yeah,
and it's changing because we're collaborative.
Yeah.
And we're cooperating.
Right.
And we're sharing resources.
Right.
And
there's no power over.
No.
Yeah. The power over, man, that really is a creativity squasher.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, we're not doing that. No. That's not how we do things.
No.
And so the self-trust for women in small business is to learn how to trust each other and collaborate and cooperate and be in it together.
Right.
And do it a different way.
Right. Right. Well, if you know yourself and you know what your goals are for your business, then you can trust yourself to trust other women, which I generally just trust other women anyway, but it's important to trust yourself first, right? There's discernment that's needed. Not everybody is, apple pie and
yeah,
lemon chiffon. I don't know
why.
Well,
some people are.
It's because I'm fasting again.
Oh.
Whenever
some people
I'm
are
fasting,
in that other system, those women are in that other system.
Right.
What is the female word for patriarchy? Like what is the other way?
I don't think there's a female word for patriarchy. Patriarchy, well, I don't know. That's a good question, and maybe we should look it up. But feminism, I mean, it's the polar opposite, right? And
I guess
you can be a man and be a feminist.
Can you be a woman and be?
Yes. Oh, yes. Be a follower of the patriarchy? Absolutely. Do you know how many women?
Right. I didn't know. But they're following that. Like, is there?
But it's in its essence, patriarchy is power over.
And then,
feminism
so what's
is power
collaboration?
To, I don't know. That's good. You know what? We should probably get our words. So we're making sure we got, because I do care about the words.
Yeah.
I do think the words matter. And I do think it's important to like really look at that and say something that's really true.
I know. Don't flood our email. We'll figure it out.
Being flooded, I'm not going to read it anyway.
Oh, I know, but we're supposed to.
But our assistants will.
Oh. Well, I have talking about what's proper. I have a Emily Post Book of Etiquette 18th edition quote. It's invitations and announcements. A party where people travel, you send your invitations or announcements 6 weeks before. A formal dinner is 3 to 6 weeks before, and an informal dinner is a few days to 6 weeks.
Okay. That tracks.
I don't do any of those things.
Well, I did for so many years. I was an event planner. So that tracks. At least 6 weeks for travel. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
Noted.
That's great.
Yeah. And
it's fun. These are fun, cool little things you're bringing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I put them in my my weekly on my website. Okay. So I have a quote. I have a dyslexia quote. I have my blog posts, and then I have a quote. Last year was poems, and this year is etiquette.
I love it. Yeah.
Because I want to learn about etiquette. I'm really interested in it, and I have failed every single etiquette note.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't talk in public on my cell phone. I think that was a couple weeks ago. I don't know where we talked about that, but
the Sir Matt.
And like when we got married, when I married Brad, I was like sending texts out like the week before.
That's awesome though. See, that's
Is it?
spontaneity.
I don't know. It's not etiquette.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I have for 3 years read poetry every single night, and I just finished with Mary Oliver's Devotion, and it was more than a year, and I just finished reading it like 3 nights ago, and I handed it to Paul, my husband, and I said, do you want to read this now? This was a beautiful book of poetry, and I'm taking a break from poetry, but I love poetry, and I'm taking a short break. I'm not taking a long break, but I need to like really think about, probably Andrea Gibson will be my next poet. Yeah.
I put her
Love
in
her. I
once
love
or
her.
twice, a couple times. Yeah.
Or Megan Foley, her wife. Yeah, I love her. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have 52 different poems
Oh
cited
yeah.
in my website if
I
you
bet you
want
do.
to. Well, you're taking a break, so never mind.
Yeah.
But
No, I don't have to take a break like that. I just mean I get very devotional with my nightly routines. And so if I say I'm reading a poem a night, I'm reading a poem a night. So I just want to be a little more fluid with it right now. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I put a lot of deadlines and rules on myself.
Oh my God, me too. It's practices, so many practices.
I know. I think that we covered everything.
Yay.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, my blog post coming out in a couple of days is called Making Art.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Love it.
Yeah. So
I will definitely read that. That's amazing.
yeah, it's good. All my blog posts are pretty good because they're just my story. It's just, it's just life.
It's you.
Yeah, it's just life. I just want to reach out and connect with my tribe.
I love it.
My bubble tribe.
Your bubble tribe. And my name is Bubble, according to my granddaughter.
See? My bubble tribe. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Yay.